I'm Slick Nick, and you're watching this video because you would like to know how to become better appreciated at your job and perhaps also how to enjoy your job more than you currently do. Again, I'm Slick Nick and I'm happy to help. What we got to look at is three things that are going to make you more efficient, because if you're more efficient at your job, you are going to enjoy it more and your boss is going to appreciate you more. So that's what we're working towards. We're looking at red pill mentality. What can you do different on your end to make things better for you, as opposed to blue pill, which is it's their fault, they need to change. No. You got to change. I got to change. I have changed, and that's how I had this knowledge to share with you today. So three things are going to make you more efficient at your job, which ultimately, by default, will allow you to enjoy your job more, and your boss will appreciate you more too. Here's how it works. Let's start with the first one, and that's time management skills. What I have observed is that most people who are not enjoying their jobs and not feeling appreciated tend to waste a lot of time. Instead of focusing on their list of tasks and getting them done, they will instead focus on the fact that they're not happy doing these tasks. And therefore they're heavily and easily distracted by other people who would want to further reinforce that existing idea that I don't like my job and this isn't fair. So it's a matter of not giving those people that time, not looking for distractions, because that's often what happens. You're looking for a distraction so that you don't have to focus on the task at hand. But when you have good time management and you will not let other people waste your time, it makes you more efficient. You're going to get more done. And your boss is paying attention to who on his team is actually protecting their own time instead of allowing those distractions to creep in. Because why do you entertain those distractions? Because you don't really want to do the job, because you're still blaming your boss or whoever it is because it's their fault. It's not their fault. It's not your fault either, but you're going to take responsibility of your time, because it's not about you working hard. It's about you working efficiently. All right, here's the next one, communication. I have learned in my 40 years, most people are not that great at communicating. And I accept that. But I also accept that if I focus on communicating better myself, then it's going to make my life easier. What if I'm the best communicating person in the room? And maybe that's not saying a lot. But if I am, people are going to tend to respect me more and tend to be able to give me what I want if I clearly, calmly express what's actually going on. I don't boss people around. Neither am I weak by asking them all the time. Instead, what I've learned is I say, here's what I'm working on and here's what I'm needing to accomplish. And from there, I would propose that they could help me obtain the answer or some help on that particular project. But it's about openly communicating. A lot of times people will talk to everybody else about what they're really thinking, instead of just calmly telling that person, here's what I'm working with. Can you help me with this? Stating the fact. Here's what I need. B, can you help me? As I mentioned in another video, another way to look at it is you can present the information to your boss. Say, hey, I've got something I need to relay to you. So I'm going to present the information. You present the problem as far as here's the deficiency. But then lastly, you close with, here's what I can do about it, and I'm open to your suggestions. So that in that communication alone will save a lot of trouble for a lot of people. And then lastly, as far as what we covered here, so we looked at time management, we looked at communication, and then lastly, looking at my notes. That's okay. It's okay to have notes because I'm prepared, right? I may not have memorized it, but I've got a sketch lined out. The last one is being able to come up with new ideas and share those with your team. So for me, I work at a company where they've been around a long time, and often I see better, more efficient ways that we could do things. So what I do is I don't ask permission, I just start doing them the more efficient way. And after it is proven that it works for me, then maybe a week or two later, I'll take it back to my team and say, so here's what I've been experimenting with, and I've found success with it. That's what I'll say. Because who doesn't want to have some of that success that you have, right? It's contagious. So I would say, here's what I've been doing. I have found better results. It seems to be a more efficient way of doing things. And I want to share that with you all to see if that might be something you're interested in. By doing that, it makes you more credible. It makes you more relevant in your workspace because you're being innovative. You're being creative. Instead of just being a consumer, you are making it in a better environment for everyone. Now, you're not here to say, hey, everybody should do it my way. You're saying, this is what I have found to be working better for me. And if it works better for me and helps my time management, maybe it can do the same for you. You might want to try it out. But always put that on them to let it be their thing to figure out. Never force it on them. And then that way, they're probably more likely to want to listen to what you have to say. So there it is. In closing, if you're not happy at your job and you don't feel respected by your boss, and maybe you're not respected by your boss, maybe you're not doing these things. So try them out. Focus on your time management skills. Try to get more done by not allowing yourself to be distracted by the fact that you're not enjoying your job. Next, be the best communicator in the room. If there's a problem, present it in a positive way where you, in the complaint, present what things you're doing to make it better and be open to future suggestions from the person you're telling that to. And then lastly, find better ways to do your job, experiment them, try them out. Because if you just say it as an idea, hey, here's an idea, well, it's not credible at that point. No one cares. No one cares about your opinion. Try it out, do it, then it's valid, then it's worth sharing. So there you go. If you have any questions, I'd love to make another video to follow up. I love talking about this stuff. We're hacking the brain. We're hacking society. We're making life easier by thinking red pill. We're not leaving it up to somebody else. We're not blaming them, nor are we blaming ourselves, but we are taking responsibility for our surroundings. We cannot chase happiness. What a waste of time. We can create it. Thinking red pill. Your comments belong right here.